Hi students, this is Bhagya. In this video I am going to explain introduction of Fourier transform. Students, you already studied Fourier series in module 2. The Fourier series and Fourier transform, these are the mathematical tools for representing signal in frequency domain. Means using this Fourier series and Fourier transform, we can represent signals in frequency domain. The main difference between this Fourier series and Fourier transform are the Fourier series is mainly used for periodic signal and Fourier transform is used for aperiodic signal. It means in mathematically we can say that the function is periodic function, we can use Fourier series. The function is not periodic, means aperiodic function, we can use Fourier transform. Next, representation of Fourier transform. Fourier transform represented by capital F. Capital F of u, this is equal to integration from minus infinity to infinity f of x, small f of x e to the power of iu x into dx. This is nothing but Fourier transformation. Okay, the Fourier transform represented by capital F of u is equal to is defined as minus infinity integration f of x e to the power of iu x into dx. The Fourier series we can also be represented by one more notation, capital F of small f of x. So that Fourier transform we can represent it by capital F of u or capital F of a small f of x is equal to integration from minus infinity to infinity f of x e to the power of iu x into dx. With respect to x we should integrate. The Fourier series we can see we have to study inverse Fourier transform also. In the Fourier transform we have to study inverse Fourier transform also. So inverse Fourier transform represented by small f of x. Small f of x is equal to, the formula is 1 by 2 pi integration from minus infinity to infinity f of u, capital F of u e to the power of minus iu x into du. This is nothing but inverse Fourier transforms. This is nothing but inverse Fourier transform. This is Fourier transform. Okay, the Fourier transform represented by capital F of u with respect to x we have to integrate, and inverse Fourier transform represented by small f of x equal to 1 by 2 pi integration from minus infinity and this capital F of u, this Fourier transform. What are the solutions we are getting? You have to substitute your capital F of u e to the power of minus iu x. Here in the Fourier transform we should take e to the power of plus iu x. Here we should take e to the power of minus iu x with respect to u integration. Here f of x is a variable, we have to integrate with respect to x. Here f of u is a variable, with respect to u we should integrate. This is a inverse Fourier transform. In Fourier transform, we have to study three set of formulas. Means we can see three different formulas. The first is main formula, means Fourier transform, or we can say that complex Fourier transform or infinite Fourier transform. These are direct formula, and we have two different method here: Fourier cosine transform and Fourier sine transform. The Fourier transform we have already defined. Fourier transform formula is f of u or capital F of x is equal to, this is the formula, and inverse Fourier transform formula. And other two important formulas are Fourier cosine and Fourier sine transform. Fourier cosine formula is fc of u is represented by capital Fc of u, c nothing but cosine, fc of u or fc of f of x is equal to integration from 0 to infinity. Don't get confused. The Fourier transform direct formula we should integrate from minus infinity to infinity, but here 0 to infinity. F of x into cos ux into dx. So Fourier cosine transformation formula we should take cosine term cos ux into dx. So similarly Fourier sine transform formula fs of u, yes nothing but sine. Fourier sine transform fs of u is equal to fs of f of x, or we can also be represented by fs of f of x is equal to integration from 0 to infinity f of x sine ux into dx. So that in Fourier sine transformation we should use sine term, sine ux into dx. Then inverse Fourier transform is we should take with respect to u integration. So we have defined Fourier inverse transformation formula is 1 by 2 pi minus infinity infinity f of u e to the power minus I ux into du with respect to u integration. So same way we can define Fourier inverse cosine transformation and the inverse Fourier sine transform. So inverse Fourier cosine transform is f of x is equal to 2 by pi integration from 0 to infinity. Sine and cosine always we should take 0 to infinity integration the limit 0 to infinity 0 to infinity, and fc of u cos ux with respect to u integration, fs of u sin ux with respect to u. This is nothing but Fourier inverse Fourier sine transform. Okay, so inverse Fourier sine or cosine or direct formula we should with respect to u integration, means u is the variable. In direct formula transformation or Fourier cosine transformation, Fourier sine transformation, we should take dx with respect to x integration. This is the difference between transform and inverse transform formula. Okay, these are the very important formulas we have to study in Fourier transform. Okay, if you know this formula, we can easily solve all the problems in Fourier transform. This is very important. Fourier transform, Fourier cosine transform, Fourier sine transform. Okay, this is a direct formula. This is the inverse formula. Okay, so inverse formula we should take Fourier transform term, Fourier transform answer, what are the f of u are getting, substitute u, and with respect to u integration, fc of u, this is fs of u, cos u and sin ux. Okay students, in the next video I go to explain the problem Fourier transform problems. Okay, thank you.